What's up YouTube, it's the Fallen back again for the third and final video in my series, and this time we're on my my personal favorite RP server. I'm going to show you off my gear and explain it a little bit to you. Now, so, I don't think anybody will shoot me because that's kind of a bannable offense, but whatever. So I'm just going to lie down on the roof here. We're up in the northwest of the map and I'm going to show off my gear. So AKM is one of the most common military rifles in the game. It takes 5.45 military rounds, and you need to put it in a 30-round mag. Now, putting on a mag, you drag the ammo over the mag and put it into like that. It's fairly simple. For instance, you take the ammo, I don't know, you drag it over the gun. It would pop up with a load mag if the magazine wasn't already full. Canteens I already talked about. Right-click is the general thing to activate stuff. You've got ammo boxes. Now, backpacks are really important. Once you get a good backpack, you've pretty much been geared for the game. So this one has 35 slots. It's one of the better in the game. Now you use a can opener to open cans. It saves more food than if you open it with an axe, where it loses food. Rice is good for cooking if you want to cook. And then it's always good to have a melee weapon, a rifle, and a pistol, in my opinion. Radios are something you can get into if you're interested in RP. It's not really necessary. Now, hunting stands are one thing you'll come across in the game. It has gear like this green stuff, helps keep you hidden in the game environment. So if you're someone who likes to play with, I don't know, like on a KOS server, PvP a lot, then green is definitely useful for you in the game. Sorry, zombies are freaking the fuck out. Now, to load a gun, let's take this gun into hand because this is more realistic. So I'm going to empty the gun, take all the ammunition out of it. So you drag the ammo over the gun, and you can click Chamber Magnum. Now this one doesn't require a mag. Guns that require a mag are more complicated to load, but now you've got a loaded Colt. To aim the gun, you press your right click once, and you have your gun up. If you press right click, then you're zooming, which I forgot about in the other video, which is stupid of me, sorry. So zooming is kind of useful to look around the environment. You never know what you're going to see. It could be useful. You can use things like binoculars right here. You click once, it looks like it's bugged out for me. That's annoying timing for that. But let's bring back up the gun, guns are good to have in the game, even if you're on a roleplay server where you can't really get killed on sight. People will more likely just try and rob you, handcuff you, torture you, all that fun stuff, right? But in the case of this server, I should be fairly safe up on this roof if I want to chill out and talk about stuff for a bit. This is Novi, one of the biggest towns up in the north of the map. I might bring up iSurvive in a minute and just kind of explain it to you quickly. I recommend it. It really helped me out in starting to play the game. So yeah, so gun mechanics, it's left click to shoot, right click once to aim. There are some guns where you have to press R before everything. For most guns, unless you have a mag equipped in your hotbar, you have to actually go into the inventory, drag ammo to fill the mag and stuff. So it's good to have extra mags if you find them for sure. Bandages are better than rags. They have multiple use. You can use blood kits, saline kits. Unfortunately, I don't have one right now. And generally, one of the good things to know is sources like water. You have the canteen and stuff. Once again, it helps keep you hydrated. You can cut up clothing using a knife to get rags, help heal yourself. More useful things like that. And yeah, so apartment buildings are a good place to stay. Generally, on most servers, this would be a suicide, right? Like, absolute suicide right now. You'd have someone with, like, a sniper rifle just pick you off from, like, even the mountain over there, maybe, right? Like, you'd just get absolutely fucked. But, like, luckily for me, this server is fairly safe to do stuff like this on. Worst case scenario, someone tries to rob me, but most people are pretty friendly on here. I encourage you to try RP if you're new to the game. It's fun, like you create a character, you play as the character. I've had some of the like best experiences I've ever had in video games doing it. Rifle, I'll take out my AK. Oh, there's actually a buttstock up here. That means, oh, Red 9 buttstock. That means someone was up here recently. Yeah, that's interesting. So, rifle, obviously you press spacebar to pull out the weapon. Same thing to equip the weapon. This one's automatic. Automatic weapons are good for close range. Sniper rifles, obviously when you press right, you scope in. Some weapons, like I believe the repeater and a few pistols, require you to press R between shots. Also the Winchester, so that's like the equivalent of pulling the bolt back in the gun or cranking the lever. I don't know guns in real life too well, sorry about that. But yeah, it's works fairly well. One of the biggest things in this game is survival, right? Like it's the feeling of like I don't know, like I personally enjoy it. Working 4 hours for your gear, you get into a firefight with someone, you walk away. This game will give you an adrenaline rush like no other video game I've ever played. It's really great. North of the map, more military stuff. Military gear is kind of considered the end game, along with tents, which I'm not going to get into tents, and this is pretty advanced for Daisy. Like, I don't even know tents too well, honestly. But yeah, honestly, a lot of this game is just exploring the world, looking for gear, meeting people, and experiencing it. I think I'm going to hop into the I Survive now. I guess I'm probably just going to say goodbye and thanks for watching the video now, and I'll end it off right after then, you know. Uh, Thanks for watching my videos so far. This is part 3 of my Introduction to Dayz series. I think I'm probably going to make some gameplay videos right after this. If you do like the content, subscribe my channel. I know I haven't made videos recently. I'm going to get back into it. I'm sorry. For those of you stuck around, thank you again. I really appreciate this. You know, I'm trying to get into a hobby. For me, we got 4 people coming in. Fuck. Okay. I'm going to lie down. Thanks for watching the video. I'm The Fallen, and I'll see you in the next video. Alright, I know I ended off the video, but I'm here on I Survive quick to just give you a short overview of the game. Now, where I spawned in the first 2 videos in this series is down, one of these towns along the coast. Let's see if I can figure it out quick. So there was a police station. You can use, like, this is pretty much how you use the app. So I spawned here because there's the police station, the stuff on this side of the road, the cars. So yeah, so I spawned here the first time, and you can see from here, there's military drops over here, big towns, military drops, police station, and some defense zones along with a ton of civilian housing and docks. Over there, up in the north, you can see Novo, which is the town I was in my second video. I'm down over here on a rooftop right now, logged off because some guys were trying to kill me, and I escaped quickly. You've got the main military bases, airfields up over here. Most of the good loot will spawn up by Tizzy, the airfields and stuff, top half of the map. And some stuff down along here. A general rule I find is that you have like the L up here where the good stuff spawns. The kind of L up here. And then along the coast here you don't get as good gear. And so once you walk into a town, you can find the name of it on white signs. Say we're in Goldovo, you'll find this on a sign. You can type it in up here, and then you know where you are on the map. This is an excellent tool for new players. It personally helps me out a lot. I've either used it on my phone or on like a separate computer near me if I'm in like for a long session. Thought I'd just point it out. I'll leave a link to this in the description quick. It's definitely a great tool if you're new to the game. And yes, I know I already said it, but thanks for watching my video. I really appreciate it. Subscribe to my content. I will see you in the next video, guys.